Hi. I'm
Hi.
Pam. Nice to meet you.
Amanda Brown.
Amanda. Nice name.
Nice meeting you.
I know a lot of Amandas. So how are you doing today?
Doing pretty good.
You're good. That's awesome. So what brings you in today, Amanda?
I don't know where to start. Let me see. I'm going through a divorce.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And my husband wants to take my kids away from me.
Oh, okay. Well, that must be really unsettling. And if I'm understanding correctly, your husband's wanting to take your kids away. Is there anything else I should know about?
Well, going through a divorce, I'm kind of very depressed.
Okay.
So because of that reason, and because he knows that when I'm depressed, I go back to where I feel more comfortable, where I feel like I have control of myself a little bit. I go back and not eating, not really taking care of myself.
Okay, let me stop you there because I can tell we're about to get into some really heavy things. Everything you say is held in confidence. I cannot relay your confidence to your husband, your kids, your mother. I can't say anything to anyone, and I want you to feel very safe here. So if you ever get to a point where you're feeling uncomfortable, just keep that in mind, that everything's held with the strictest of confidence. You signed all the paperwork at the front office with my assistant, Debbie.
Yes, I did.
Okay, and now I just want to really hear you out because I feel like you're maybe holding back a little bit, and if
Yes, because I don't want this to use against me if my husband wants to go to court and get my children, and this is his plan.
Right, and I completely understand that. So you're going through divorce, you're struggling with having some control with eating, and it sounds like you might be losing your kids?
It's my biggest fear, because I love my children, and I want to keep them. And because he knows that I'm not taking care of them the way I should be, I'm not doing anything to hurt my kids, but because he knows I'm not eating, and he knows what comes, I don't eat the way I used to and taking care of myself, so.
Okay, so, and you believe that the not eating's coming from a lack of control in your life?
Yes.
And when have you had issues with eating in the past? Is this a new development?
Well, it's not a new development. In my 20s, I had the problem, and I had help, and I kind of overcome it, but every day was not a battle, I would say, but at the same time, I got married right after I went to treatment.
Okay.
With my husband, and we had the kids and everything, so my life was fulfilled. So I didn't have time to really reflect on my other type of behavior in my teenage years.
Because you were, and you started not eating when you were
teenager.
Can you give me an estimate, a guessing age? Middle school, high school.
High school. High school. Possibly around, I would say the last year of my.
The last year, so maybe between 16 and 18. It sounds like.
Possibly.
Okay.
Can't really. I try not to really think about that too much.
Right. Just that's why I'm kind of gonna get more of a background on you, and understand more of where you're coming from. And I just wanna. To me, what I'm sounding like is the judge will remove your children if the anorexia is not cleared up. Do you believe that you're an anorexic, or are you struggling with accepting this?
Well, I could say that I am going back into my old habits. I'm not eating because I don't have the strength. I'm depressed. Yes, I am. But I'm still taking care of my kids.
Okay.
And I really don't want to lose my children.
And do you believe that the anorexia is affecting your life at this point, or do you still want to continue on this path?
I want to try to handle it myself because I did treatment prior, so I want to keep on, I want to keep on trying.
Okay.
But the thing is, it's hard going through a divorce it wasn't something I was expecting.
Right.
No, it's like raising 2 kids, and it's kind of hard.
So the divorce took you by surprise?
Yes.
You didn't see it coming? How did he present it to you? Was it through did he deliver it through someone, or did he tell you himself?
No, he told himself. Yeah.
Were your children home?
Not really.
They not really?
No, they wasn't home. They were in the room, kind of. So they were home, but not.
But they couldn't hear. It wasn't traumatizing for them in any way.
No.
Do the kids know about the divorce?
Yes, they do, because the father no longer
at home. Okay, I just wanted to like see where we're at with the kiddos too. And do you feel that the kids are safe with him, and are you happy and that's a part? And do you?
Oh yes,
he's still a
great
good father.
Yes, he's a great.
Okay,
dad.
that's good. Sorry, I'm just jotting down a note here because that can become problematic too. If there's like some issues with him as a father, and that was something that we need to take care of. So let me think for a second. I feel like I have a grasp of the situation. And this is what I'm really thinking, is I'm thinking that we need to get you on a normal eating schedule, get you eating again, and if you're eating normally, you'll be able to have, I can't guarantee what type of custody you'd have of your children, whether it's part-time, full-time, you know, usually the mother does get custody of the children, that's where you, especially because you are like a proactive mom, you know, I'm sure you go to, do you go to PTA meetings?
Everything.
You do everything, so you do everything for your kiddos, that's awesome. You're awesome. Look at you, awesome mom. So it sounds like what we're gonna have to do is kind of put together how awesome you are at certain things.
Okay.
Show that you're. I want you to go home and kind of think about how good you are. Like, okay, you know what? Every night I can still put dinner on the table for my kids. I can still pick them up from school. I can still do certain things. Like, you are in control of so many other things. And let's work on gradually with the eating. Okay. Maybe we can create an eating schedule, like maybe when I see you next week, we can create some type of like eating schedule, eating plan, food you feel comfortable eating, food you don't feel comfortable eating right now. You know, like some people really struggle like fried foods, like they can't do it because so I would like to do that. I would like to start with doing some, what's the word I'm looking for right now? Some like self-accolades. To show that you're in control, to show that this is what you can do, that you can be the best one you can be. I want you to start keeping a food journal. Okay? And then do me a favor and bring it to me next week when I see you.
Sorry, that sounds good.
Okay. And you know, do it however you can. Do it on your smartphone. Just click it right in. There's the app, the MyFitnessPal or something.
Oh, that sounds good.
And
I
just,
didn't even know about that.
Yeah, and you can just put your whatever you eat in there, or you can just put in your notes. I don't want it to be too conscious, just go for it. And I want to see you the next week. I think I'd like to see you to start 2 times a week.
Okay.
And
what days?
You tell me, what days work for you? Are you a working mother?
Yes, I do work part-time.
Okay, so what days work for you? I have a pretty open schedule.
Okay, what about on Tuesdays, Thursdays?
Tuesdays, Thursdays, what time?
I would say after 6.
After 6, okay. I'm in the office till 7 on those days, so I think that we should be able to do that. I think that won't be a problem.
Okay.
And how do you feel like coming out of this? Are you feeling a little bit better? Do you think that we're gonna get somewhere with our
knowing
sessions?
that I never look at that, I felt like I was maybe selling my children, because now you give me different ways to look at it, that I am feeding them, cooking, and doing other things. So even though I'm not eating, but I am doing certain things right.
Yeah,
I
you're
feel
doing
like
a lot of things
I'm looking
right.
at that in a way. It's like giving me a little bit more motivation to do more.
You're doing a lot of things right. It's just really working on that anorexia. And unfortunately, because it is such a big issue, the courts can see it really wrong. You know, let's start there. I think this is a good place to leave off this week. Are you okay leaving off this for this?
Yes, I'm